What happened in a courtroom that gave the judge a belly laugh you will never forget. I'm a software engineer. I've always been super serious about everything. My code, my work, my life. But there was this one night that changed everything and led to the most embarrassing court case of my entire life. It started at Murphy's Bar downtown. They had this karaoke night every Thursday, and my coworkers kept bugging me to come out. I never did social stuff like that, but after 3 months of them asking, I finally caved. The bar was packed and loud. Everyone was singing off key and having a blast. My buddy Ryan kept buying me beers and telling everyone I had rock star energy, which was ridiculous because I've never sung anything louder than Happy Birthday. After my 4th beer, something weird happened. I felt confident, like really confident. When they called for the next singer, I actually raised my hand. The bartender, this laid-back guy named Josh, handed me the mic and asked what song I wanted. Bohemian Rhapsody, I said without thinking. The whole bar cheered. Josh smiled and said, "Ambitious choice, dude. You got this." I stepped up to the little stage area feeling like I was about to give the performance of a lifetime. The music started and I grabbed the mic, ready to blow everyone's minds. But when I looked at the screen, something was wrong. The lyrics were all messed up. Instead of, "Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?" it said something completely different. My brain froze. I tried to wing it, but ended up just humming and doing weird air guitar moves. Halfway through, I completely gave up and walked off stage. Everyone was laughing, but not in a mean way. They were just having fun. Josh even bought me a drink and said I was brave for trying, but I was mortified. I convinced myself that Josh had sabotaged me on purpose, that he'd somehow rigged the karaoke machine to make me look stupid. It sounds crazy now, but I was drunk and embarrassed. The next morning, I woke up and decided to do something about it. I researched emotional distress lawsuits for 3 weeks straight. I found a lawyer who took weird cases and convinced him I had grounds to sue. We filed a lawsuit against Murphy's Bar for intentional infliction of emotional distress. I claimed Josh had deliberately shown me wrong lyrics to humiliate me in front of my coworkers. I said it affected my job performance because I couldn't speak up in meetings anymore, and I'd stopped using Slack emojis because they reminded me of that night. 2 months later, we ended up in court. Judge Williams was this older guy who looked like he'd seen everything. When he read the case summary, his eyebrows went up. "You're suing over Queen lyrics?" he asked. "Yes, Your Honor," I said as seriously as possible. They promised accurate lyrics would appear on screen. They did not. I had to freestyle. Josh was there with his lawyer, trying hard not to laugh. His lawyer stood up and said, "Your Honor, we have video evidence from that night. They wheeled in a TV and popped in a USB drive." Josh explained that they record every karaoke night for their social media. What happened next still makes me want to hide under a rock. The video started playing and there I was, stepping up to the mic looking confident. The music began and I could clearly see the screen behind me. The lyrics were right there, perfectly normal, showing exactly what they should. But drunk me had apparently decided the tempo was too slow. I started singing way too fast, missed the beat completely, and then just started making up words. At one point I did this dramatic spinning move and almost fell over. The whole courtroom was watching me fail spectacularly in high definition. Judge Williams paused the video. "Mr. Hanley, did someone force you to sing?" "No, but Josh hyped me up. He said I had rock star energy. That's manipulation." "Manipulation?" Josh raised his hand. "Your Honor, he actually signed up twice that night. We had to cut him off when he tried to do both parts of that song from A Star Is Born." The judge's mouth started twitching like he was fighting a smile. "Both parts?" "Yeah, he was doing the deep voice and the high voice. It was something." That's when the judge completely lost it. He started laughing so hard he had to take his glasses off and wipe his eyes. The bailiff was cracking up. Even the court reporter had to stop typing. After about a minute, Judge Williams composed himself and dismissed the case. "Mr. Hanley," he said, still chuckling, "you were brave to get on stage, but next time, maybe stick to songs you actually know." I wanted to disappear.